Hi there, welcome to Prime Time. I'm Paul Orford. I'm here with Alex and Andreas from Spotware. Good friends of mine, wanted to get on for a long time. And today we're going to go to quite a thorny issue of, it's a real basic what I'm going to say, how your brokerage can make more money from a platform.
Very important issue, Paul.
So give us a real basic rundown of who you are and what you're doing, Alex.
Right, Paul, we at Spotware are the creators of the C-Trader platform. It is actually 10 years. This year we're celebrating 10 years, a decade, as a specialized platform provider to the Forex and CFD industry. And this is exactly what we do. We provide, be it startup brokers, be it existing brokers, with our platform technology.
All right, so Andreas, you recently joined.
Yes.
You got a ton of experience, I know, we worked together as well for a short period. And so what sort of target market would come to you then, would you say?
Very good question. Basically what we're trying to do here is to scale and target specific market share. By using Spotware, you'll be able to have that. Why would I say that? By having C-Trader, what I have noticed and what I have seen through my experience, as you said, is it's increasing its market share year by year. And I'm not talking about small numbers, I'm talking about exponential numbers. I can start by telling you a small story if you don't mind. In 2015, I used to work in a FCA regulated and SISEC regulated company. I used to be a business development, and I used to, try to identify, introduce brokers, clients, and etc. And I remember talking to one specific IB, which when we were talking, he told me, Andreas, before you continue, you need to tell me if you have C-Trader. At that time, in 2015, I wasn't very aware of C-Trader. He didn't even talk to me about commissions or rebates or how you can make more money, if it's reputable, or if you have licenses, etc. So I've done some digging on my own, and I've noticed that huge brokers had C-Trader. And what I've done later is basically, I've seen, because we had like older platforms, so I wanted to see a new platform. I used the demo, and as soon as I looked at the demo, I said to myself, now I understand why this trader wants C-Trader. It's a huge difference. It's going from XP to MacBook. People might believe that C-Trader is not that easy, they are used to older platforms. However, what I have noticed is when I first got a MacBook on my hands and I started playing with it, everything was so easy.
Yeah, like what I found, look, it's no secret I worked for Top FX a long time ago, and we had C-Trader. It was really good, I found, for like institutional traders, because I'm not gonna put down, we'll call it the world's leading platform, because it's there for a reason, man. It serves 99% of brokerages. But C-Trader, if you're institutional, I found when we were giving it to liquidity clients or high net worth traders, we'll call them, they really found it easy to use.
Yeah.
All right, so to cut to the chase there, mate, brokerages are looking to make money. All right, and more money, the happier the owner, the happier the CEO, right? So how can, let's just not say a Spotware product, but any other platform as well, aid a brokerage to make more money?
Yeah, I think, Paul, a lot of brokers, especially if they're new to the business, they forget that a platform is your shop. It is your face, and you want the traders to appreciate the shop, to appreciate the product they have in front of them, and be comfortable and happy to spend their time and therefore their money in your shop. So it's not just startup brokers, they come with this, I need a platform. I believe the platform that you choose kind of defines your path, your growth opportunity in the market. And now more and more we're seeing startup brokers that are coming to us, and they're launching for the first time the Forex CFD business as a C-Trader broker exclusively. I think there is value in this, and the reason for that is that the community has grown. It is very large now, and you can already offer to the trader a chance to try C-Trader. On the other hand, brokers that have other older platforms might, with a very valid question, come to us and say, why should I add C-Trader to my lineup? And the answer that we have there is an X amount of market share, be it 30, 40, 45%, depends how you look at the numbers. So let's go for 30%, that you are currently not attracting. They're not coming to you because you don't have C-Trader. We realize this very strong trend that once a C-Trader, always a C-Trader. So traders may very well try a different C-Trader brokerage because they want other instruments, or they want additional leverage that perhaps your current C-Trader broker cannot offer, but they're very loyal to the brand. So I think by being a single older platform broker today, it's like saying, no, I don't want that additional market share, I don't want to make that money. And we do it in a way that everything, all the heavy lifting is done by us. You have hosting, scalable hosting, you have proxy deployment if you're a global broker, you have 24/5 technical support. The C broker backend terminal is, as Andreas pointed out, it's very intuitive, it's very easy to use. We're right there along to help you if you need to. It's not a case where you need to hire 4, 5, 6 expensively paid admins to open shop.
Okay, look, let's just say I'm an owner of a brand. I'm incredibly lazy.
Yeah.
All right, that's a fact as well. But how much of a pain is this for me to take on, and what is the cost?
Yeah.
You know, because that's really the two main objections you're going to face. You know, like, is it going to take away my dealers and all the technical staff to really integrate this? And really, before I get a net positive in the profit area from this platform?
I would say you can get away by being a bit lazy, or, let's use a better word, a bit busy with what's already going on. As I said, we do all the heavy lifting. So we build the apps with the broker's branding. The broker is provided with branding on Windows, on Android, on iOS. And if somebody comes into the shop and searches for their brand, their app comes up, as opposed to installing a generic faceless app, having to put in a server and so on. From there, another valid challenge is connecting to liquidity. We will connect and do conformance tests with your liquidity. We'll make sure the price streams are working correctly. If for whatever reason you're using an LP which is not integrated and they have a fixed API, we will do the integration. There is no extra charge for this. So already there, we're lifting a bit of burden off your hands. The whole process takes about 3 to 4 weeks, as opposed to 3 to 4 months. And from there on, you are provided with training, a thorough knowledge base. If you have any questions, we are there for you 24/5. Usually, existing brokers, they use the same stuff. The same stuff is very quickly able to the dealers, operate on C-Broker as well.
So would it be like a specific sort of client you would aim at? Because let's be quite conservative. Let's say 70% of brokerages are white labels of, let's say the popular brand.
Sure.
All right. So they kind of aim for a specific client. Average deposit of up to say $500. Chances are statistically going to lose. Is that the same sort of profile you're going? Yeah. Well, I mean, would you really aim for these clients, or are you going for, like, you've got some big name clients, so you aiming at hedge funds or whatever?
Look, the truth is, if you look at our portfolio of brokers, a lot of them are the large, well-established brokers. We do now have, high net worth traders that are setting up their own plants so that they can benefit from the flat spreads that they get from LPs. Yeah. But at the same time, we are happy to assist startup brokers. Everybody gets the same opportunity. They get a very, very low cost to enter the market. But touching on white labels, there are also other solutions. If somebody, does want an all-in-one package, they do want something that's plugged in with the CRM, with the liquidity, perhaps even with a payment solution, there are white label providers, and we're actually very excited about this because we now have a couple of large, well-known tech providers, be it a bridge, be it a liquidity provider, that Q4 this year they're going to roll out a very, very attractively priced white white labels for C-Trader.
So you don't require a bridge with, because that's what I always liked about C-Trader when I was doing a setup years ago, was you didn't have that extra voice, shall we say, or extra support challenge when you're setting someone up. It was just like, okay, I just go to where Top Effects, or we were given a white label, and we had the startup package, so it's a lot easier.
API, direct connection. A lot of brokers, the large guys, do tend to go through a bridge for reasons that they can manage all their liquidity and aggregate it in one spot. But you're absolutely correct that you do not require a bridge. We can connect via the fixed API, and that potentially brings down your cost by $2, $1 or $2, which over time is.
Well, this kind of comes back to what we're talking about: how to make more money. It's not only thinking about how much is the client going to lose, but the saving of the costs. You're saving on, if you're not using that bridge, you can cut down your liquidity costs as well. So it's many ways of doing it. So you've just joined, all right? Have you got a specific area you're aiming at yourself, or are you just going casting your net wide?
Basically, when you have a great product, what happens, you tend to see where you can reach out. What I want to do is basically I want to show the world, especially the brokers, that we're not here to sell them something, we're here to make their lives easier. You might say, but you're not cheap or you're not valued as other trading platforms. But if you see that you get a trading platform that is literally outside the box, like unlimited scalability also. So the target here is to reach whoever wants to reach a specific market share, and to help them identify as well where they want to move on in the next few years, because you're looking at the future now, Paul. If you see the progress Spotware C-Trader had when they first started and now, we're talking about constantly upgrades, constantly development. We don't want to be the next Kodak. We want to be the next Apple. So if you can realize what I'm trying to tell you is that I came to this company because I see a huge future ahead of it. And fortunately, I will want to be part of it. So that's the goal.
It's a solid brand, I'll give you that, man, for certain. It's going to be around a long time in the future as well. It's got a long pedigree as well. We call it a AAA rated platform. Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's up there. All right, well, let's knock it on the head there. What I'll do, Alex, Andreas, you'll see their links if you're watching it on LinkedIn, so contact them that way. They're always willing to help. A demo takes no time at all to have a look, I guess, does it?
Yeah, we can set up a demo for you. Paul will have our LinkedIn links. Just send us an inbox message, request for a demo. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact us. We're here to answer all of your questions.
All right, cheers everyone, thanks, bye.
Good training, guys.